Okay, good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Good? All right, my name is Todd Schultz with the Intermountain Acoustic Music Association. The church did a weird setup, so feel free if you need to move a chair up, bring it up, and just remember to take it back when the show's over. But Louise said she's going to go out in the crowd and do some dancing, so I guess it will serve a purpose. So anyway, thanks for coming out tonight. Much appreciated. Originally tonight we were going to have Doc Young, a singer-songwriter, originally from Texas, has been in Utah for 5-6 years and has done some shows for excellence in the community and really a good singer-songwriter. But he can't make it. It's that crazy thing that's been going around the last 2 years. And so we wish him well and I hope he gets better really soon, and we'll rebook him, down the road. So, but we lucked out big time because Alicia Stockman had just come back from a music tour, and she was free tonight, and so she's gonna do the first set. So that's really, really exciting. She was telling me earlier that her CD, These Four Walls, has been out a year now, which is unbelievable. It's an awesome CD. So go on our website and get it, or for those of you here in the audience tonight, it's for sale there at the ticket table. So pick it up. It is fabulous. So big thanks to ZAP, Zoo Arts and Parks Council here in Salt Lake County, for helping to fund these shows, keeping us going. Of course, the South Valley Unitarian Universalist Society. We'll still give them a round of applause, even though they mess with our seating tonight. But we've been having shows here since 1997, which is amazing. And Danny Mayland and Lonnie Hockett, our great sound crew. Yay! We are also live streaming, so for those of you who are watching at home, we have the artist Venmo at the bottom of the screen, somewhere down here. So since you're not paying to get into the show, make sure that you tip your musicians really, really well, so because they deserve it. So anyway, again, tonight, Alicia Stockman's going to start things off, and then we're going to finish off with the G's Louise Quartet. Going to be a great night. We're going to have everybody dancing here in the middle by the end of the evening. So, okay, without further ado, the fabulous Alicia Stockman.
Hello. Thank you so much for coming. I'm glad this worked out. It's been a minute. The last time I got to play here was during peak COVID times, and it was just us and the sound crew and a live stream. And it's so nice to actually have human bodies in here again. Nice to see you. All right, I'm going to get right into it. I've been touring a bunch this year, and I've been driving a lot. And so here's a drive-in song for you. This is called "Stay Between the Lines." Old blue highway carved into the desert floor. One of two ways, straight ahead on where I've been before. Left behind what I don't need, burning time and gasoline. Thank you so much. Yeah, as Todd was saying, I just realized the other day that my album turns 1 tomorrow. It's its first birthday. So a year ago, tomorrow, math, we had an album release party up in Heber where I live. And it's just kind of crazy to think that that much time has passed. That project was a lot of work. It was something, as many of us had some free time during COVID. I used it to make an album and take all these songs I'd been writing over the years and record them. And so tonight when I was writing my set list, I'm like, let's play those songs. I have some new songs that I've been pretty excited about, but I feel like I just got to pay tribute to these songs that have carried me around the country over the past year on tour and into all these different places. And this song is a song about friendship. When I first wrote this song, I think as a younger, less mature songwriter, I guess, I was trying to be really like esoteric and vague and like super metaphorical, and then to the point where no one knew what the song was about. So I learned some things, and eventually, I feel like there's not enough songs that speak to this topic, so this song is called Just Checking In. Selling the house where we used to live. That old thing still leans like a ship. 2 girls in our 20s just trying to pinch pennies with our street corner living room set. We never watered the lawn and we pissed off the neighbors, but the rent, it always got paid. Waxing nostalgic, I wanted to tell you, you're the only one who can relate. I'm just checking in to see how you've been. I was thinking about you today. It's been so long since we really talked. Is everything okay? Call when you can. I'm just checking in. We'd hold court in that kitchen, nothing off limits, secrets paired with boxed wine. Until there on the table lay the sum of ourselves, right along with the forks and knives. Last time I saw you on the 4th of July, oh, I didn't know that you were in town. And how was the drive? Yeah, the weather's been nice, like a good wine. I'm just checking in to see how you've been. I was thinking about you today. It's been so long since we really talked. Is everything okay? Call when you can. I'm just checking in. I was angry with you for a long time. Was it easy for you to walk away? What did I say? What did I do wrong? Maybe you're busy with work and the kids, and I've tangled this mess in my head. Or maybe we've changed since those 10th Street days, and there's nothing left to be said. I'm just checking in to see how you've been. I was thinking about you today. It's been so long since we really talked. Is everything okay? Call when you can, 'cause I miss my friend. I'm just checking in. Thank you. I feel like this next song, the G's Louise Quartet should play this one. I first met Craig Schreiber a few years back. We got together and played some guitar together, and he knew all the fancy jazz chords, and I didn't know what they were. I couldn't keep up. But when I wrote this song, I had a deadline to write it on, and so I went to the internet and I found out what those fancy jazz chords were, and I threw them into this song. This song is called Sweeten the Deal. At the table if you're ready to talk. You got something I want, babe, that can't be bought. I'll make you an offer too good to be real. It ain't good enough, baby. I'll sweeten the deal. So lay out your terms, I'm inclined to accept. Tell me in detail how you plan to collect. I'll make you an offer too good to be real. It ain't good enough, baby. I'll sweeten the deal. Oh, I testify that this is bona fide, satisfaction guaranteed. My experiences with these kinds of events, the longer you invest, the more returns you'll see. I'm not looking for a bargain, no wages too steep. You can't put a price on love, babe, you got what I need. I'll make you an offer too good to be real. It ain't good enough, baby. I'll sweeten the deal. If anybody happens to have a harmonica and B in their pocket, they want to jam out right now, it's your time to shine. I also accept mouth trumpet solos. You know, you can try that out. So meet me at the table if you're ready to talk. You got something I want, babe, that can't be bought. I'll make you an offer too good to be real. It ain't good enough, baby. I'll sweeten the deal. It ain't good enough, babe. I'll sweeten the deal. Thank you. So when I got to record this album, it was super exciting because I crowdfunded the album. A lot of my community showed up for me and helped me make this record. Probably some of you guys did too. And I got to go to Nashville to record it. And the producer I was working with was Mary Bragg. She just came out with a great record. Definitely go look it up. But I got to Nashville just in time for that when the Snowmageddon hit Texas in the southeast. So I got there like the day before everything got iced in, and so I got trapped in my Airbnb for a week, and we had to push the recording back. And so I'm on a Zoom call with Mary, my producer, and we're going over some notes and just trying to like prepare and maybe make some last-minute changes to this song that I was working on. And we got a knock at the door, and I had to go move my car because it had slid out of the driveway and into the middle of the road. There's 2 solid inches of ice on everything, and my car just boop, and slid out into the road, so I had to go get it. But meanwhile, Mary and I were working on this song. This song is called Lonely Together. And during this time of being iced into our Airbnb, my friend and I, who's staying with me, we watched documentaries about cults on HBO and drank canned champagne for 4 days. It's our activity. And as a placeholder, I put canned champagne into the lyrics, and my producer was like, we're keeping it. We definitely didn't bring any of the HBO cult series into the song, but the canned champagne made it. self-checkout line with your basket of groceries for one. More produce than anybody needs when there's no one to cook for at home. Then there's me, another TV dinner, and a 4-pack of canned champagne. Just a couple single people with a whole lot of evening to waste. There's no sense in being all by ourselves. We both need some company, and we ain't doing nothing else. Now feels like as good a time as ever. Let's be lonely together. We can watch bad rom-com movies, criticize the sappiest parts. From our station on the sofa, we'll be a nation of two lonesome hearts. There's no sense in being all by ourselves. We both need some company, and we ain't doing nothing else. Now feels like as good a time as ever. Let's be lonely together. So don't make me spend another Friday night all alone without someone to hold. 'Cause I'm telling you, all this solitude, oh, it's sure getting old. And there's no sense in being all by ourselves. We both need some company, and we ain't doing nothing else. Oh, now feels like as good a time as ever. Let's be lonely. Let's be lonely. Let's be lonely together. Thank you. I don't know what Danny did to the sound, but he's turning the suck way down. It sounds really great. So I am going to play a couple new songs for you because I like them and I want to share them with you guys, and it gives us something to look forward to with new things. But one of the nice things I've been able to do this year, now that things are whatever this normal is tour and getting out and traveling and taking this album of mine to new places. I think I've been to like 20 states this summer. A lot. It's been really fun, but every time I go out and come back, I come back with a new song, and that's been really nice, and some fried food that I was really excited about. But this song was inspired by driving through New Mexico. In New Mexico, you do a lot of driving and not a lot of playing music, turns out. But there was a big billboard in the middle of the desert that just said, "Wait for the dust to settle." And I'm looking at it thinking, maybe I should turn off this murder podcast I've been listening to for 5 hours and do something productive. So I wrote this. Driving hard for 7 days, a few more miles of interstate, truth or consequences. Horizon playing tricks on me. Is it clear? Do I see something stirring in the distance? It's been behind me since I left. Oh, now it's dead ahead. It's hard to tell when a storm's brewing, how long it'll last, which way it's moving. You fight the urge to slam it down on the floor meets the pedal. There's nothing wrong with waiting for the dust to settle. To rust, swallowed by a cloud of dust, reluctant to pull over. I knew when I got off I-10, the desert might have other plans. Now I'm shackled to the shoulder. I was found, but now I'm lost. I guess I'll stay here till I'm not. Hard to tell when a storm's brewing, how long it'll last, which way it's moving. You fight the urge to slam it down on the floor meets the pedal. There's nothing wrong with waiting for the dust to settle. Friend, the weather turns at every bend. I could have just stayed home, waited out to see it through. Oh, nothing left to prove. And it's hard to tell when a storm's brewing, how long it'll last, which way it's moving. Thank you. All right, good enough for public school. Great. This song is my mom's favorite song on the record. This is a song I wrote about my niece, and she's a little upset with me because it's the last song on the record, and she wants to know why it's last. And it's like, well, I need a really solid closer, you know? This last song has to be as good as the first song, and she was okay with that. She accepts this answer. But this song is called Grace. breeze blows them away. You're the dew on a spider web, a silver and gold mosaic. You're the kind of fragile treasure I can't keep for myself. Grace, you're every color in the sunset, in a constant state of change, surprising and delighting. Oh, and always worth the wait. I can tell you how to be, like I can tell the stars to shine. Grace, I wanna protect you, but I won't let you fall down too. When you dust yourself off, I'll be right here. You're a white-hot lightning bolt, striking in every way, as bright as you are quick. Even the thunder has nothing to say. It only takes a second in your presence to be changed. Grace, shadows of this world don't stand a chance when you decide to let your light shine with everything you have. And I wanna protect you, but I won't let you fall down too. When you dust yourself off, I'll be right here. Grace, grace, oh, grace. Thank you so much. My sister and I invented a drinking game for Indigo Girls concerts. This has nothing to do with anything, but every time they say thanks, y'all, you have to drink. And if you've ever been to 1 or 10 Indigo Girls concerts, you know that that's like every single song. It's a pretty good way to tie on a buzz. Anyway, I was just thinking that at the end of every song, I say thank you, or whatever you say, and I'm like, thanks, y'all. Drink. All right, I've got another newish song for you guys. I wrote this song for my dog, and yeah, her name is Patty, and she's my best bud. But yeah, so this is for all the dog people out there, and if you're a cat person, then I'm really sorry, I can't help you. Fresh out of cat songs. The song is called Little Dog. Hey, little dog, I've got a question for you. Who's a good girl? That's right, it's you. 'Cause you tell me when UPS is at the door, and you're right behind me cleaning all my crumbs up off the floor. Well, you got me wrapped around your little dew claw. You make a California king seem small. I get right over it when I come home, 'cause you make me feel like I won the Idaho Powerball. time you puked in my new ski boots. I'll still be there to throw your favorite stick, even though you don't bring it back 'cause you're old and cat shit. But I promise to share all my snacks with you. Peanut butter, popcorn, potato chips too. On one condition, that you must oblige, that you keep my feet warm on the coldest nights. Oh, little dog, you make this house a home. You're right by my side wherever I roam. You're the best friend there ever could be. Oh, little dog, you're a big deal to me. Little dog, you're a big deal to me. And when your time comes across the Rainbow Bridge, I hope Canine Jesus scratches every itch. I'll always hold a piece of you in my heart. Plus, there's the dog hair on my sweaters, in my bed, and in my car. Oh, little dog, you make this house a home. You're right by my side wherever I roam. You're the best friend there ever could be. Oh, little dog, you're a big deal to me. Little dog, you're a big deal to me. Oh, little dog, you're a big deal to me. Oh, little dog, you're a big deal to me. Thank you. I had a dear friend who they just put their dog down, so that one goes out to Tessie, running across the Rainbow Bridge this week. All right, let's bring it back up with a breakup song. How about that? I have a different breakup song I posted on Facebook today. And I said, I can't call myself a folk singer-songwriter if I don't have 1, 2, or 7 breakup songs in my repertoire. This is called Halfway to Houston. And this was the very first music video I ever made, so that was one of the nice perks of this album project, was got to make a music video. And my friend, a customer that I waited on at a bar that I used to work at, lent me her 1964 Mustang for the day. No questions asked, hands me the keys and said, "Have fun." And I was like, what is this? So that was pretty cool. So we got to make a fun music video and drive a fast car around for a while. But if you want to go check that out on the internet and see why I chose singing over acting, that's one thing you can do with your time later. I was up before the sun in the morning, tiptoeing on eggshells and packing up my car. The key was on the counter when I locked the door behind me, so I wouldn't have a chance to change my mind. I was halfway to Houston by the time he woke up. Did he wonder, was I coming back? Or was he glad to see me gone? I was trying not to turn that car around. I was halfway to Houston when I broke down. I guess you could say that nothing happened. It's not the same as saying nothing was wrong. enough. I was halfway to Houston by the time he woke up. Did he wonder, was I coming back? Was he glad to see me gone? And I was trying not to turn that car around. I was halfway to Houston when I broke down. For the first time, oh, in a long time, I had the chance to ask myself just what I needed. Oh, the interstate gave me space to see it. And then every mile hurt just a little less. I was halfway to Houston by the time he woke up. Did he wonder, was I coming back? Or was he glad to see me gone? And I knew that there was no turning around. I was halfway to Houston, halfway to Houston, halfway to Houston when I broke down. Thank you. So on this last tour, I just got home at the end of October after a 3-week tour, and I broke down in Grand Junction in a Kia Sorento, and I was like, halfway to Grand Junction. Anyway, it didn't work. It wasn't as poetic. And I was not having a very good time. I'm going to play for you guys. I can't see Todd, but I'm going to go ahead and say I have 1 or 2 more. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna play. This is the title track from These Four Walls, my album, and this was the last song that I wrote for the record, and it was a song that I really needed to write. I knew it was one of those things. I'm like, I'm gonna have to write this. I don't know when I'm gonna have time to sit down and process it. And then there was this quarantine, and I finally had the time to process it. But it's kind of a breakup song, but it's not really. It's the returning to yourself song after being part of a partnership for so long and finding your way back to who you are as an individual. And a lot of it's about mental health, and a lot of it's just about, just finding your way back to who you are. And so that's why it just took a really long time for me to process, really let this mature, I guess, the idea mature, and it had to just be right. And so it just felt really fitting that this was the last song I wrote for the record at that time, in this space of, time where it was kind of painful, but at the same time it was healing in a lot of ways. So that became the title track, I think, for that reason. And yeah, so now I'm going to play it for you. That's what happens next. These 4 walls always saying to me, stark, white, cold as ice and empty, dust in the corners, cobwebs in the east, just long-term storage of who I used to be. Open the doors, let the light in, let that crosswind breathe life into this house again. Take these hollow halls, make a home from these 4 walls. Shuttered in my fiercely guarded post, haunted by unwanted but familiar ghosts. I don't in. Let that crosswind breathe life into this house again. Take these hollow halls, make a home from these four walls. Oh, oh, oh. What are walls but plaster, lath, and pine? A sturdy frame, a vacant space where love's denied. Ring the bell, let yourself in. Show me how to unlock my heart again. Take these hollow halls, make a home from these four. Open the doors, let the light in. Let that crosswind breathe life into this house again. Take these hollow halls, make a home from these four walls. These four walls, oh, these four walls. Thank you. Alrighty. I did bring a bunch of merch with me. I have last year when we did the album release party, I had Anna from the Hex Press Printing. She does a lot of the merch for like Fisher Brewing and Roja, local artists. She did a bunch of my stuff for me because I love every single thing she makes, and I had a few posters left. So yeah, we've got some cool stuff. I'm just like celebrating this album's 1-year birthday, so it's so exciting. But yeah, feel free to come see me afterwards and just chat and hang out and maybe take home a cool poster or something. And if you want to just get in tune, that would be super cool. I just picked my guitar up like literally right before I got here from Acoustic Music, and it all tuned up and everything. And these new strings are clearly broken. Come on. Down, 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 up. There we go. Alrighty. I'm going to do one cover for you guys because I kind of grew up in the cover scene playing in a rock band for a long time. And that's how I learned how to play guitar, was by learning other people's songs. And so, yeah, I still like to throw in a cover here and there, one that taught me a lot. And this song is a cover of me covering Sean Colvin covering the Talking Heads. Does that work? Okay. Home is where I wanna be. Pick me up and turn me around. I feel numb, born with a weak heart. I guess I must be having fun. The less we say about it, the better. Make it up as we go along. Feet on the ground, head in the sky. It's alright, I know nothing's wrong. I hope you got plenty of time. I hope I got light in your eyes, and you're standing here beside me. You've got a face with a view, never for money, always for love. home is where I wanna be, but I guess I'm already there. I come home, she lifted up her wings. I guess that this must be the place. And I can't tell one from another. Did I find you or you find me? And there was a time before we were born, someone asked, this is where I'll be. High on, we drift in and out. High on, singing to my mouth. Out of all these kinds of people, you got a face with a view. I'm just an animal looking for a home and share the same space for a minute or two. And you'll love me till my heart stops. You love me till I'm dead. You got eyes that light up, eyes look through you, cover up the blank spots, hit me on the head. Say goodnight. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, Todd and Iama and Danny, for making it sound good. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here, everyone.
All right, Alicia Stockman. Awesome. Thank you, Alicia. And yeah, she's got a bunch of merch back there. So those of you who are here, go check it out. Buy some albums. And then those of you online at home, what is it, Alicia Stockman Music?
Just AliciaStockman.com.
Just AliciaStockman.com.
Yeah. Are you asking for Venmo?
Yeah, to buy good stuff. So, all right, we're going to take a short break, and then we'll have the G's Louise Quartet up next. Okay, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. Hopefully you got your dancing shoes on. Again, I want to thank ZAP, Zoo Arts and Parks Council, for helping fund these shows. Yay, ZAP! And yeah, they're good folks. Of course, South Valley Unitarian Universalist Society. Danny and Lonnie. Yay, Danny and Lonnie. Wasn't Alicia fantastic? She was great. She has a very, very lucky dog at home. Okay, next up, the G's Louise Band Quartet. Louise Brown and her band of merry music makers. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Band of merry music makers. That sounds nice, doesn't it? I like that. So about 3 years ago, I sat on the front row right here in this place, and I just retired from teaching at Salt Lake Community College. And I said to my friend sitting next to me, I'm going to sing on that stage. And within a year, I started putting a bands together. They just kind of came, and then 2 of them happened, and here I am. So check off that piece of bucket list. Yeah. Thank you all. Let me get in here real quick. We're going to go places tonight. We're going to take you on journeys with us. So get ready. Buckle up. We're going a long ways on this first one. All the way to the moon. Let's do it. Fly me to the moon and let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Yeah. And all the way to the moon, from the moon, we come back to Texas.
You know, Alicia was talking about all her touring and everything, and I think you just got back from one in Texas, didn't you? Yeah. By the way, she's still cracking me up about Canine Jesus. This is a song about Texas. Well, I heard a lonesome coyote is howling for his mate. I took my shoes and packed the blues and I left that Lone Star State.
Oh, yeah.
I thought by leaving Texas, man, I could do some blues. But I found out that Texas soil is sticking to my shoes. I'm heading back. You know where I'm going. I got the Texas blues. Well, I don't know why it happens when I open up my mouth. Some pretty woman looks and says,
Hey, are you from the South?
oh yeah, they laugh at all my how-you-alls each time that I speak. And what's more, this foreign soil, it's burning both my feet. I'm heading back. I got the Texas blues. How blue am I, Lise? Well, they showed me to their cities with their buildings way up high. They're built that way to swing and sway and block out all the sky. They got me out of Texas, man, you could plainly see. But they'll have the dickens getting Texas out of me. I'm heading back.
Yeah.
I got the Texas blues. Let me try one.
Oh, Craig Schreiber.
Well, I heard a lonesome coyote a-howling for his mate. I took my shoes and packed the blues and I left that Lone Star State. I thought by leaving Texas, man, I could lose the blues. But I found out that Texas soil is sticking to my shoes. I'm heading back.
Yeah.
I got the Texas blues. Yeah, I'm heading back.
Bye-bye.
I got the Texas blues. Thank you.
And this next song is an original by Craig.
It's kind of a sad song.
Kind of sad. Oh, Alicia, you could maybe relate a little bit to this song. Kind of, sort of.
When you're not with me, I feel the rain. The walls can't keep it out. I'm in such pain. They tell me that you're coming back. I hope I see you again. When you're not with me, I feel the rain. You took what you wanted, then you left my heart. Yeah, I should have known better, but that's your art. I cried when you left me, dear, but the tears just bring on pain. When you're not with me, I feel the rain. You said we'd be together on that day. Your plans were so careful, your moves well played. I thought we'd be lovers again. What a horrible mistake I've made. When you're not with me, I feel the rain. Make it rain, Lise. The night's so long, I can't find sleep. The toss and the turn, the sorrow runs deep. Now they tell me you're not coming back. I'll never see you again. When you're not with me, I feel the rain. When you're not with me, I feel the rain. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now here's one that Louise wrote.
Yeah, this is one I wrote, and it's loosely based on the O. Henry short story, The Last Leaf. And I had to read that in junior high school. Yeah. And it helped me through my teenage angst because it has such a beautiful message to it. So the story is, how many of y'all have read the book? Do you remember the book? The Last Leaf by O. Henry. I'll tell you a little story and maybe you'll remember. So it's these two young women. It's Greenwich Village, 1920s. Two young artists moved to Greenwich Village and they're going to make it big. And they get there, and they start selling their goods, and they've met this wonderful gentleman that lives downstairs, and he's been there forever, always tried to paint his masterpiece and be able to sell it, and never had yet. And so one day, one of the friends gets sick with pneumonia. The other friend goes out and does her wares. She comes back one night, and the friend's laying in bed, and she's saying, 5, 4, 3. She said, "What are you doing?" "I'm counting the leaves. When the last leaf falls, I'm ready to go." So naturally, she's very upset. She runs downstairs to tell the older gentleman what's happening. Then she comes back up, and that night there's a big storm, and they close the shades. As they look out, and outside their window is a wall, and the wall has these vines that's growing up it. So now they close the shades. The next morning they open the shades, and there's still one leaf left on the vine. Several weeks later, the old man dies of pneumonia. When they're talking to him about it, they said that they found his paints outside the window on the night of the big storm. He had finally painted his masterpiece, and the young lady lived. So this is the story loosely based.
1, 2, 3, and...
The last leaf is clinging to the vine, oh Henry. The last leaf is clinging to the vine. I pulled myself out of the bed this morning 'cause the last leaf was clinging to the vine. I felt so lonely when I woke up this morning. I drank my coffee all alone. I waited for the phone to ring this morning while the last leaf was clinging to the vine. Oh, Henry, the last leaf was clinging to the vine. Well, the last leaf is clinging to the vine. Oh, Henry, the last leaf is clinging to the vine. I'm still clinging to the vine. Oh, Henry, I'm still clinging to the vine. All leaves. My neighbor came to see how I was doing this morning. I told him I was clinging to the vine. The weather outside is getting cold and windy, but the last leaf keeps clinging to the vine. When my hope starts to dwindle and my eyes start to cry, I keep clinging to the vine. I keep clinging to the vine, oh Henry, I keep clinging to the vine. Well, the last leaf is clinging to the vine, oh Henry, the last leaf is clinging to the vine. I'm still clinging to the vine, oh Henry, I'm still clinging to the vine. Yeah, the last leaf is clinging to Thank you. Oh, I got it. Oh, there we go. Got it. So now this next song is listen real close to the words to this song, and it's very touching. It's called Man Walks Among Us.
And who wrote it?
Marty Robbins. Warm are the winds on the desert. A whirlwind is dancing around. I stop to survey all the beauty that's here when a shadow moves out across the ground. It's an eagle that circles above me, and he screams to his friends on the hill. Stay close together, move not a feather. Man walks among us, be still, be still. Man walks among us, be still. Everything hides, but I see there. I've spotted an old mother quail. Yeah, I'm close to see, looking right back at me. The eyes of a young cottontail. I see a coyote sneaking as he crawls through the brush on the hill, and the eagle screams down, stay close to the ground. Man walks among us, be still, be still. Man walks among us, be still. 20 feet high in the side of a cactus, I see a hole where a butcher bird stays. If mortals could choose, and if heaven would ask us, here's where I'd want to spend all of my days. Soon we'll be gone, all the desert. Cities will cover each hill. Today will just be a fond memory. Man walks among us, be still, be still. Man walks among us, be still. Lee Sorensen Bernhard. Well, they gave us a little space to play in out here, it looks like. And I think I'm gonna go play. Let's do this little walking after midnight thing. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, and.
Oh, yes. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. It's Gail Louise. I walk for miles along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking high after midnight, searching for you. Woo! I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the stars turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just a hoping you may be somewhere a walking after midnight, searching for me. I'll walk it now. Good. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. It's just like Craig's wife, right? Yip's wife, right? Yeah. Oh yes. Yeah. Good to see you. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the stars turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere a walking after midnight, searching for me. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, wait. Thank y'all. That was for you. Drink it. You gotta grab a drink. Everybody grab a drink. I'm gonna remember that story next time I sing in a bar. I'm gonna remember that. Tell them every time you hear me say thank y'all, you gotta have a drink. Thank you for that story.
Well, this is a song about a sideman, someone who's in someone else's band who's on the road and been out on tour for a while, been a little lonesome. And I'll even play the right note this time.
Craig wrote this one.
Well, I walk around the smoke-filled bar, pretending that you're here. I look, but I don't see you, so I order up a beer. And your memory, it comes over me. I just feel you by my side. Then the boss says, boy, it's time to play, so I put all that inside. I can't wait for this tour to be over. Soon I'll be coming home to you. 'Cause I play every day. That's how I make my pay. Soon I'll be coming home to you. Yeah, it's been 6 long months since we said goodbye, since this tour was brand new news. Now I'm tired, sad, and lonely. all I've got left are blues. And the boys and I, we all tell our lies about how this life should be. Well, I know one thing's for certain, it's just not the life for me.
I can't wait for this tour to be over. Soon you'll be coming home to me.
Yeah, I play every day. That's how I make my pay. Soon I'll be coming home to you. Well, I walk around this smoke-filled bar, pretending that you're here. I look, but I don't see you, so I order up a beer. Thank you.
How is that for effect? Yeah, that was final.
This is one of my favorite songs by John Hartford. Well, it's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk. It makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words and bonds and the ink stains that have dried upon some line. That keeps you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory, keeps you ever gentle on my mind.
It's not clinging to the rocks and ivy planted on the columns now that bind me, or something that somebody said because they thought we fit together walking. It's just knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiving as we walk along the railroad tracks and find that you're moving through the back roads by the rivers of my memory, and forever you're just gentle on my mind.
Though the wheat fields and the clotheslines and the junkyards and the highways come between us, and some other woman, she's crying to her mother 'cause she had turned and I was gone, I still might run in silence, tears of joy may stream my face, and the summer sun might burn me till I'm blind. But not to where I cannot see you walking on the back road by the rivers flowing gentle on my mind. Yeah, I dip my cup of soup back from the gurgling, crackling cauldron in a train yard. My beard's a rough and cold pipe, and a dirty cap's pulled low across my face. Through cup tans round a tin can, I pretend to hold you to my breast and find that you're waiting there in the back roads by the rivers of my memory, ever smiling, ever gentle on my mind, gentle on my mind, gentle on my mind, gentle on my mind. Thank you.
Craig. Hey, Craig. On this great journey that we're going on tonight, where are we going now?
Well, everybody grab your drink
Thanks, y'all.
because
Yeah.
We're going down south.
We're grabbing a drink to go down south?
Well, no, we're not grabbing a drink to going down south, but when you hear enough of this song, you're going to be drinking.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah?
way down south,
Mm-hmm.
where that cane grows tall.
Yes, it does.
That's way down south,
Mm-hmm.
where they say you all.
Actually, it's y'all. Just thought I'd add that. Thanks, y'all.
Well, you walk on in
Yes?
with that southern drawl.
Oh, I know all about that. Yes, I do.
You know what you tell them?
What?
You say, hey, that's what I like about the South. Well, let's go back to Alabama. Let's go see my dear old mammy. She's frying eggs and cooking ham and singing. That's what I like about South. Well, there you won't make no mistaking, and your nerves is never shaking. You should taste her layer cake, and that's what I like about South. Least. He's got baked ribs and candied yams, sugar-cured Virginia hams, a basement full of them berry jams, and that's what I like about South. Cornbread and turnip greens, ham hocks and buttered beans, Mardi Gras down in New Orleans, and that's what I like about South. Ladies.
Jim on that bass right there. Jim Mushler.
There's a place down there they call Do-Wah-Diddy. It ain't no town, sure ain't no city, but me, oh my, it sure is pretty. That's Do-Wah-Diddy. Here comes that man, he's got all the news. Box back coat and button shoes, paid up with his union dues, and that's what I like about South. Lisa. Well, let's go back to Alabama. Let's go see my dear old mammy. She's frying eggs, cooking a ham and singing. That's what I like about the South. That's what I like about the South.
That's what I like about the South. What y'all like about the South?
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all. You couldn't hardly wait to get to that part, could you? It's my turn. I'm going to write a song that I wrote. I'm going to write one. I'm going to sing a song I wrote. Can't pick. I'm thinking I'm getting hung up in things down here. There we go. Where is it? So this is a song that I wrote after I'd watched that, you know the series that was on Netflix called The Maid? Did any of y'all see that? So it's quite an intense show about a woman who had been in an abusive relationship and was getting away from that relationship. So on this song, I want y'all to visualize. I want you to imagine that you are this woman in this song, and this is your life, and this is what you're going through. Whether you've been through it or not, just put yourself in her shoes. I know I am leaving, I've got to get away. I know I'm leaving, just got to find a way. Ooh, away through the darkness, away through the storm, away to a harbor while the dark clouds form. The road looks so weary, this chance to come along. I know I am leaving, I've got to get away. I know I'm leaving, just got to find a way. Ooh, running through the... Your guitar's a lot bigger than mine. Gosh. Sorry. There we go. Where'd it go? Now isn't it? Why am I not finding it? There it is. There it is. Okay. Sorry. Running through the forest to the place where I belong, searching for a hideout as he starts to fall along. The trees and the bushes make a fine hiding place. They'll provide a shelter for my well-thought-out escape. I know I am leaving, I've got to get away. I know I'm leaving, just got to find a way. Ooh, I've been stashing. There it is again. Can't find it, y'all. Sorry. This
It's in there somewhere.
it's there. I've been stashing money neath the fallen redwood tree. I've been making plans to leave since I was 23. What will I take with me when I finally leave? Maybe just the baby and me. I know I am leaving, I've got to get away. I know I'm leaving, just got to find a way. Ooh, this is not the first... Damn it. Oh, did I say damn it? I'm so sorry. This is not the first time that I've tried to get away. But before I never had a place where I could stay. Ooh, shelter said they take me and my little girl. I see a new beginning, I see a brighter world. I know I am leaving, I've got to get away. I know I am leaving, I finally found a way. I play a parlor. Okay, what's next? Okay. Oh, this next song, this is our COVID song. Yeah, we have a COVID song.
Thank you.
All right. It's called Comes Love. And this one's from 1939, Artie Shaw and Helen Forrest. Rainstorm, put your rubbers on your feet. Comes a snowstorm, you can get a little heat. Comes love, nothing can be done. Comes a fire, then you know just what to do. Blow a tire, you can buy a brand new shoe. Comes love, nothing can be done. Oh, don't try hiding, it isn't any use. You'll start sliding when your heart turns on the juice on. Comes a COVID, you can lose it in a day. Comes a toothache, sees a diner right away. Comes a love, nothing can be done. Comes the COVID, you can quarantine the room. Comes a mousey, you can chase it with the broom. Comes love, nothing can be done. Well, that's all, brother, if you've ever been in love. Hell, that's all, brother, and you know just what I'm speaking of. Comes a nightmare, you can always stay up late. Comes depression, you can take another break. Comes love, nothing can be done. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. All right. And this is Bob Wills.
This is a song written by a gal named Cindy Walker in the
Yes.
1930s. And it's a really fun song to play. And it's the greatest song because it has one of my favorite lyrics in it. And the lyric comes in the second part of the song. It's, dreams don't make noise when they die.
Pretty profound, huh? Oh. That hits you right where it hurts. Y'all come to our party if you want, but you don't have to. It's gonna be sad. I'm throwing a going away party, a party for a dream of mine. So put me somewhere off in a corner with a glass and bottle of your party wine. Don't worry, it won't be a loud party. I feel too low to get too high. It's just a sad going away party for a dream I'm telling goodbye. Throwing a going away party, a party for a dream of mine. Nobody's coming but a